We begin tonight with major pushback in an East Valley school district, with students and parents arguing that a proposed policy will make transgender students less safe at school. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. This is all tied to a proposal that's currently under review in Mesa Public Schools. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly is live at district headquarters tonight with more on what's outlined in that policy. Chase?
Mark, Karibe, opponents of this policy believe that it's going to hurt trans students by ousting them to their parents when they may not be ready to have that conversation. And it led to a huge turnout last week at this governing board, with a lot of people speaking their thoughts on this.
Transgender students really deserve our respect.
Dozens of students and their parents spoke out against a potential change at Mesa Public Schools that they claim is anti-trans.
Policy would actively harm students, especially those already in vulnerable situations.
They need to go by the name that suits them.
It was originally called the Gender Dysphoria Policy, but then changed to the Parent Notification Policy by governing board member Sharon Benson, who introduced it.
Parents have a right to raise their children the way that they see fit without interference from any government entity.
If approved, a teacher cannot call a student by their preferred pronoun or name unless they have written permission from that student's parent. They would also have to notify parents if that child wants to use a bathroom or locker room that doesn't align with their biological sex, even if the teacher does get permission from that student's parent. The teacher can still refuse to call them by their preferred pronoun or name. Benson sent 12 News the statement saying she believes parents must be privy to anything that occurs on campus, and no staff member has the right to keep any information from parents. A handful of people at the meeting agreed.
If the parents don't know that the child is in distress with their gender, how can they get them the appropriate help?
If you are allowing your kid to believe this lie and condoning this lie, you are an agent of the devil.
Those against it, like Andy Young, who is with the Education Action Alliance, a child therapist, and the mom of a transgender son, believes this will make students feel less safe at school.
I see the results of kids not being supported by their parents, kids being bullied by other classmates and by school professionals, so it's detrimental.
Don't you think that parents should know what their kids are going through when it is happening at school?
I do, but I also know as a parent of a transgender child, like what a terrifying journey that is for kids to come out to their families. The worst thing that could happen to a child is to be rejected by their families.
While the policy was discussed Tuesday night, no vote was taken. The board requesting legal advice on the proposal before moving forward. Now, I did reach out to Mesa Public Schools and governing board member Benson, who again introduced this policy, about where it currently stands in regards to it being reviewed to see the legality of this. But at this time, I haven't heard back. It's anticipated it will be discussed at their next board meeting. We're live in Mesa tonight. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
Chase, thanks.